Hey guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path. Last time we left off, we were investigating the recreation of the scene where Cameron was the one found killed and everything. And now we looked at a photo that he took and we recreated that scene. And, well, I didn't really investigate anything. I really just saw if anyone else had anything new to say, but they didn't. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and investigate some new stuff. So, Cameron took a photo of the president from the spot. And he also called Miss Crane, right? At that time, the killer was already behind him, holding the murderer's brick. Yep. Anything else? No? Okay, I guess that was that. Alright, I guess we'll take a look at here. Okay, here we go. First things first, I want to take a look at this. About this snowman. When we recreated a scene where Mr. Cameron was killed, it was already melted. See, that was another thing. I don't know how I didn't think about that. Yeah, it was already melted. It was talking about Iceman and everything. Its scarf was all soggy, and one of the buttons was missing. Indeed. At this stage, it appears that most of its original form is still intact. Although, there's one spot that looks unnatural lacking. Poor thing, I bet some naughty kid must have plucked it off. Although, from a thief's perspective, that kid does have some promise. Was it plucked off by one of the children at the orphanage? No. Perhaps it was taken by an entirely different person altogether. Here we go. Now we can deduce. And that is what I'm about to do here because we have that button in our evidence. Apparently, it was found in Cameron's, his right hand. The snowman. Wouldn't you say it's missing something? Oh, its right eye is missing. Precisely. And what's more, that missing eye happens to be in our possession. The button Mr. Cameron was holding on to. It's got the exact same design as the snowman's left eye. If we assume this button was indeed the snowman's eye, a huge contradiction arises. If this button is the snowman's eye, what contradiction arises? I was gonna say it would be where the victim is. Because he was found by a flower bed, but if he plucked it out when he apparently died or whatever, then he will be over there. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because I don't think these two make any sense. The victim was holding onto the button. Furthermore, the button was stained with blood. In other words, he grabbed the button after he was attacked. For example, if we were to picture it in this way. After being struck in the back of the head, Mr. Cameron lost his balance. As he was falling, he reached out his hand towards the nearby snowman. However, it could not support his weight, and he collapsed while still grasping the button. Huh? Well, that means Mr. Cameron was near the snowman when he was attacked. Indeed. At the very least, he must have been within arm's reach. However, he was all the way there. It's quite clear that he would not have been able to reach it from his current position. But Mr. Cameron's footprints only lead towards the flower bed. Can we be certain that those footprints really are Mr. Cameron's? It seems we'll need to investigate them one more time. Understood. I'll recreate the time the body was discovered scene one more time. Okay. That was easy enough to deduce. Let's take another look. These footprints should match up with Mr. Cameron's shoes, right? Let's inspect them again. Okay. These footprints. Are they really Mr. Cameron's? They're from size 11 shoes, and these huge footprints match up with Mr. Cameron's shoes. No matter how you look at it, they're moving steadily towards the center of the flower beds. But when Mr. Cameron was attacked, he grabbed the button from the snowman. Even with the Great Thief's peak human conditioning, your arm just can't reach that far. Let alone an ordinary civilian, it'd be completely impossible. footprints come from the shoes worn by the victim, just as the case files say. However, does that mean Mr. Cameron was the owner of these shoes? We should re-examine Mr. Cameron's shoes. Okay, let's examine his shoes then. These shoes should match the footprints. However, these shoes. Seems that they were not the ones originally worn by the victim. What do you mean? If you look closely, you'll see the laces were tied up strangely. And the size doesn't seem to fit quite right either. Didn't belong to Cameron. Likely placed his shoes on the victim's feet after he died. Okay. Well, that would mean these huge footprints leading up to the victim's feet were most likely made by someone other than the victim. So then, the footprints leading up to, leading to and from the victim's head must be Mr. Cameron's. No, not necessarily. They seem a little too small to be the victim's footprints. So none of the footprints are his? Then, which way did Mr. Cameron walk from? It's quite simple. The victim did not walk here on his own accord, but rather, he was carried here after he was murdered by the culprit. Okay. The question now becomes, where was he killed and carried from? Perhaps it was near the snowman after all. Is this it? Okay, how about this? I'm not sure if I'm done or not, so I'm gonna try re-examining the body. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm done here. Maybe I should change the recreation? I can, there you go. Yeah, what's up? Change the recreation. So you wanted to recreate the scene based on Mr. Cameron's eyewitness testimony? This is the moment of the incident when the president was being kidnapped. Okay, I recreated a scene. Let's see let's take another look here. This is the president just before he was kidnapped at gunpoint. The president was strong, but there's no way he went against a gun. And Mr. Cameron photographed this scene from the middle of the flower beds. There's something highly unnatural about this. It would have been impossible for him to grab the snowman's button from there. Indeed. We should examine the state and say the other recreation once more. I already did, though. Okay. There must be some logic, then. What would he dig up? Wouldn't be the body, no. I feel like I want something has to go together, but I'm just not thinking about it now. Here go the brain farts. Maybe the murder weapon and these maybe because it was carried from somewhere else. Maybe murder weapon, not right? No, it doesn't make it. This probably doesn't make any sense, but I'm just gonna go ahead and try just for the hell of it. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what the hell I was even trying to think of right there. Maybe these go together? Probably not, but give it a shot. No, okay, never mind, they do. Alright. If we suppose that Blaze is one of the kidnappers, it becomes more likely that what he dug up yesterday is connected to the abduction. Oh! What is it? I figured it out! It was treasure! Treasure! Couldn't Blaze have dug up the ransom money? The $100 million ransom? Huh. Buried in the ground until the heat had died down. It's certainly possible. I know, right? Okay. And I already tried these two, so that didn't work. So I got more investigating to do. Actually. Oh, you know, I probably had to look at the, I probably had to look at the other footprints. I didn't look at the ones on the left side. Oopsie daisy. But it still makes me wonder, like, how the hell... What is... This case is really good. The footprints here seem to lead to and from the body. Dang. Nothing different? Seriously? What else can I take a look at? I can't take a closer look at the footprints from here. What could I be missing? Maybe I gotta talk to somebody. Maybe I gotta talk to Lang. Maybe you would know. Maybe present. I think this is one of the times I got present information. I have some shoes. Okay. How about the photo? The SS5 incident occurred 12 years ago. I guess I should tell you everything. My old man failed to protect the country's #1 VIP. Because of that, he put everything on the line in his hunt for a culprit after the incident. During that time, my old man was like a lifeless ghost. If he had just caught his prey, he might have been able to forgive himself. But that shrew, Roland, she managed to get away scot-free. My old man couldn't repay his debt to the president, nor could he unravel the case. So began the nightmares our wolf pack still haven't woken up from this day. Satisfied? When his clan's honor was damaged, young Lang's heart was wounded just as badly. Agent Lang, I can sympathize with your father's regrets. However, all we can do is perform a thorough investigation of this case. I hope your words will serve as some kind of clue. Ugh, that's all you have to say? Sheesh. All that talking was a real waste of time. Oh, I thought you were gonna give me information I needed. No. Nothing. Trying to think, what else could I have missed? Okay, what kind of pup dumps out kerosene and lights it on fire as a prank? Well, thanks to that, some valuable evidence from this case has gone up in smoke. Agent Lang, your father relentlessly investigated the SS5 incident. During his investigation, did he find any information on the child who started a fire? So you noticed it too, huh? Truth is, I thought about the same thing myself, but your father never revealed his own thoughts to anyone. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. The truth is like a needle hidden in a haystack. It seems his feelings in the matter are more complicated than he lets on. Mr. Lang, haven't you forgotten something important? A wolf's nose should be able to sniff out the truth from a haystack. Yeah, and well, he's a little happy there. You're right. To think the little crow girl will be the one to tell me that. She is my assistant for good reason. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant for good reason, you know. Well, there you go. What am I missing? Something, I mean, I feel like the fire is a major thing to do here, especially with how this melted. Mr. Cameron's body was moved. If we consider the button he was holding onto, it's highly likely that he was killed near the snowman. I should take a closer look. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's take a look at the footprints now. There are size 7 footprints going back and forth. According to the police files, these are the culprit's footprints. Indeed. They seem to grow faint and disappear as they approach the road. There's not much snow left on the road after all. As expected, it'll be difficult to determine who these footprints belong to. Okay. Same thing here? Okay. Just want to be sure. Let's see what else I gotta investigate. Besides the snowman, let's take a look at this first. It appears that the outside of the facility was also decorated with flower beds. Wow, so there are flowers that bloom in the winter. Snow is even piled up in the flower beds. Indeed, it seems a little cold, but it gives off a refined taste, even though it's just a recreation. Indeed, it gives off a little cold and tastes quite refined, even though it's just a recreation. Okay. The snowman has become a sad sight to look at. It can't be helped. Snow and ice both melt away with time. Just like the mysteries of the cases that you solved, Mr. Edgeworth. As time passes, those mysteries melt away while you continue to keep your cool. You do realize I'm racking my brain trying to solve these mysteries during a case. Is that it? There's gotta be something else here I'm missing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Kinda wish I was able to deduce something. Because I kinda want to say that the reason this thing melted must have been because of the fire, right? Let's see here. But would the fire reach all the way there? That's what I'm trying to think of now. The thing is, why does this photo exist then? That means a person who apparently killed Cameron must have taken this photo. What else didn't I investigate? Maybe the fire again? Come on, Pharaoh, think. Oh, come on. Why the hell can't I think of anything? Oh, maybe I gotta look at the flower beds again? I don't know if the times have anything to do with it. Please still give me some new information, damn it. Oh, this is gonna suck. I apologize if I'm not getting this. What am I missing? Maybe I'm not done looking at this snowman. Yeah, I'm not done. What the hell didn't I examine, though? I can't tell. Unless there's like part of the snowman I didn't see, but I can't deduce anything because nothing's showing up. Ah. Seriously, what the hell? Why can't I get this? Stare me right in the face, but I don't think I'm missing anything. God, I'm being such an idiot right now. I'm like re-examining the same thing over and over again because I can't seem... Oh, damn it all. Is that it? I thought these were two separate flower beds or something. Why the hell didn't I... Huh? There's a brick missing here. The rest are all in order. It's strange that only this one is missing. There you go. So that's where the murder weapon's from. Jeez. Alright, that... I don't know why the hell I missed that. Perhaps the missing brick was the one used as a murder weapon. Oh, then yeah, it seems to be just the right size to fit in that gap perfectly. So, I guess we can say that... This is still... Hold on a minute, real quick. Alright then, so... I'm gonna make sure that I'm done here. Okay, so this is good now. So I guess... I guess these two pieces of logic must go together. At least I would think so, because... Say, if the brick was found near the snowman, then... I guess we can say that maybe that's where his body was from. I'm not really sure. We'll give it a shot, though. There we go. As I thought, it seems the murder actually occurred near the snowman. Both the butt Mr. Cameron was holding and the murder weapon came from there. Indeed. Also, we assume that the killer picked up the brick near the snowman, and they then tried to sneak up behind Mr. Cameron. Oh, Mr. Cameron totally would have seen a person picking up the brick. Exactly. Okay, please update the recreation. Mr. Cameron was not in the middle of the flower beds, but near the snowman. Okay, I'm on it. So now he's here. In the middle of them. So maybe he was like... Okay, let's first take a look at this. The place Cameron was killed was not near flower beds. So then, whose blood is this? We'll have to investigate this bloodstain in more detail later. However, for now, our top priority is to ensure that the recreation of our crime scene is complete. Let's confirm the location of all parties involved once again. So we gotta see this. No matter how you look at it, this is strange. All the people involved in the case are gathered in the same place. Did we make a mistake here or something? One piece of evidence this recreation is based on is odd. If I had to choose which piece of evidence is fake, which piece of evidence is likely to be fake? The only thing I can think of is the actual photo. Because it shouldn't exist if... Yeah. Was this photo really taken by Mr. Cameron? Oh! What do you mean? We have proven that whoever killed Mr. Cameron also moved the body. For what reason would they have to deliberately move his body? Perhaps the culprit wanted to falsify the scene that Mr. Cameron witnessed. And that's why they took a fake photo. They made the president stand under the streetlight and took a photo of Cameron's camera. It would have been quite simple. Now that you mention it, Mr. Cameron's camera only had one photo on it, right? Indeed. In all likelihood, the original roll film has been removed from the camera. And after loading a new roll of film into the camera, the fake photo was taken. I see. So this photo must have been taken after Mr. Cameron was killed, right? Yep, that's what I was thinking anyway, because it shouldn't exist if the button was already missing off of it, so... Exactly. This is not the scene Mr. Cameron actually witnessed. It's likely that this photo is forged evidence. Then, where did Mr. Cameron witness the president and his kidnapper? The photo isn't the only piece of evidence in the case that Mr. Cameron witnessed. Oh, the testimony he left on the answering machine! Precisely. We should listen to the recording one more time to confirm what was said. Where else could the president and his kidnapper could have been? Yep. Now that I think about it, he said that the light just went out. So it could have been right here, where the fire was. Mr. Cameron said this on the answering machine. The light just went off. I can barely see a thing now. There are only two places here where the lights are broken. The light by the orphanage! Okay, could you please update the recreation? Roger! So the kidnapper was near the orphanage. Indeed. With this, we've shown a connection between the orphanage and the kidnapping. So that's why they moved the body and took a fake photo to create a false testimony, in order to remove any suspicion towards the orphanage in court. With this, to say the recreation has changed completely. The time the body was discovered scene was probably been greatly impacted as a result. Then let's go check it out right away. Preparations are ready. To say the recreation has changed once again, I should press the white. Wow, really? Really, game? Well, of course I knew how to do that, but, you know, just to give a hint. In any case, I was gonna say, I'm gonna go ahead and just stop the video again for here, right here. It's been a little while, but, I guess the next episode, maybe we'll finish off this investigation and see what else we can figure out. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2: Prosecutor's Path. I'll see you guys later.